Hi! Good morning! Hello! It's me. You know me. I'm me. Welcome to a, in theory, short, Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reread stream, in which we will be tackling a couple of in-between contenties. Because unfortunately, weird thing about this game, they keep fucking making events. What's up with that? What's the deal with events? Why do they keep making them? I don't know. But we have another All Saints Wake event in the correct time slot this time because COVID still exists, but is not a public problem anymore. Instead, it's just disabled people's problems. Fuck you guys. That's a joke, by the way. Please. I'm so sorry that everywhere treats you so poorly, but you don't deserve that. Nobody does. Additionally, there's a fucking Fall Guys event, you guys. I mean, I really don't know what else to say other than, yeah, it sure is. And finally, we are also going to be doing the last couple post-Moogle quests. I believe there's only 2 more, one of which we unlocked, I think, by doing half of the Hildebrand stuff. If it's not actually there, I'm gonna cry, but we'll just do it again later. Regardless. Hello. It's me. Huh? Oh, hi. How you doing, bees? All right, so, hello, Pumpkinhead Apparition. True. If I get COVID again, I'll be a fall guy, that's for sure. Well, don't get COVID then. I'll let you know, bees. Well, actually, I suppose another thing I should say, if there's anything you particularly want to voice, please let me know, and we can hop into something, and I can set something up. Because otherwise, I'm pretty happy to just do this by myself. Because this isn't gonna be going on for too long. I've also got myself some hot chocolate. Anyway, let's just check with this guy real quick. Hello there, Pumpkin. Enjoying the festivities, I hope? Oh, she called me Pumpkin, or called me Pumpkin, that's cute. Is there anything you'd like to know? Ask away. Who are you? We are a troupe of entertainers who have taken it upon ourselves to host All Saints Wake in the absence of the Continental Circus. We hope to turn frowns upside down with equal aplomb. We prepared all manner of exciting events that are guaranteed to delight and affright. So why not take a brief respite from the daily grind of adventuring and join in the festivities? What is every Saints Wake? Legend has it that once a year, the 12 honor the saints by hosting a lavish feast in the heavens. While the saints are away, however, the realm is bereft of their divine protection, and creatures of darkness come out in droves. Fearing for their lives, the people took to shutting themselves inside their homes. Those who had no choice but to venture outside disguised themselves as fiends in hopes that they would go unnoticed by the real ones. Frightening business, isn't it? But that's all in the past now. For these days, we have valorous adventurers like you to keep our city safe while the saints are away. Having no more reason to be afraid, the people went and turned All Saints Wake into a fun celebration. A truly delightful state of affairs. Okay. Well, let's go check in with the Adventurers Guild investigator. You may remember, we did this event last year, and we witnessed the end of Papa Gruff, or whatever that weird fucking clown is, and his weird trad wife. They were killed by Otaku's character, Dante, wearing a pumpkin on her head. So, good on her. Anyway, the fright stuff. The Adventurers Guild investigator, no name given, is eyeing the festive displays with a healthy dose of suspicion. Oh my stars, could it be? The selfsame adventurer who helped us keep the wickedness at bay and transformed All Saints Wake from a night of screams into a day of revelry? Thank the 12 for bringing you to us, for the fiends of the realm knock at the door once more, and we need a dauntless soul to help us ensure they don't tear off its hinges. The host of this year's Parade of Horrors is a woman with a pumpkin for a head. I shudder to consider whether this is some elaborate costume or... No, perhaps it is best not to know. Her strange appearance makes my skin crawl, to say nothing of her underlings. Why, one might think the Continental Circus was come again, hiding their monstrous intentions behind the guise of celebration. We can be grateful that none have yet fallen under their spell, but I fear it is only a matter of time. We must act quickly to unearth their schemes. I would begin a thorough investigation at once, but I'm afraid my surveillance duties here prevent me from moving freely. Oh God, what did they do to your head, bees? Anyway. That, my friend, is why I need you. Approach this pumpkin-headed witch under the flag of friendship and offer your services to her ghastly celebration. If you catch even a whiff of foul deeds, I want you to put a stop to them before any innocents come to harm. Sure. I knew I could count on you. Now then, you can find our quarry just across the way at Miketo's amphitheater, where she is doubtless attempting to draw any and all passerby into her ungodly procession. Humor her for now, but take care not to fall victim to her honeyed words. Pumpkin-headed woman can be found in Miketo's amphitheater, where she is attempting to coax the common folk into her terrifying cadre. Put on a mask of friendliness and put an end to any evil she may be brewing up. What? Wait, huh? 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 Oh, you just wanted to trade? What? Oh, then go.
Huh?
But you didn't give me anything. Oh. Sure. Oh, these ones are untradeable, of course. Because they're... Ah! Sorry. Really wasn't all that scary. I just scared myself, really. It is you. I knew your arrival was inevitable. For any who once indulge in the revelry of All Saints' Wake cannot resist a chance to relive their experience. You terrify me, man. And for Ruja, that's a bad thing. For me, less so. Oh, such eagerness. We are ever in need of willing hands to help with the festivities. Preferably with bodies still attached. Of course, I understand you have been tasked with bringing to light any inequity on my part. But you know from the experience that I am perfectly harmless, so you are free to conduct your little investigation, if it pleases you. Stop making that noise, pumpkin. Together, I believe we can make this All Saints' Wake into one that will be remembered for moons to come. Yet before we begin, allow me to illuminate the history of this event and our intentions here. I saw you talking to the crier earlier, but I'm just going to do it again, because most Final Fantasy XIV players are incapable of reading, even though, technically speaking, this explanation would also not be something they would see. But because it's required for the quest, they would have to see it anyway. On this most unhallowed of nights, the saints revel in their palatial heavens, and as their judgmental eyes become leaden from drink, the impure are free to feast and frolic without any fear of punishment. In ages past, the common folk would rue the coming of this night and cower in their homes. That is until adventurers took it upon themselves to rid the streets of evil, thus turning this event into a celebration of your collective bravery. A joyous happening, to be sure. But what of the goblin, the ghost, and the gremlin? Well, one of those is a beastman, and it technically is, therefore, actually totally reasonable to walk around in the city. But the ghost and the gremlin, on the other hand, unfortunately, there are many monstrous sorts who yet consider this a night to spread fear like a plague. And so it struck me. What if All Saints' Wake could be an occasion for a celebration amongst mortal and monster alike? I believe there is room for light even in the darkest of hearts. Like in Kingdom Hearts. You ever played Kingdom Hearts? No? Whatever. Which brings me to the question of your involvement. I would have you aid a minion of mine named Papa Gruff in facilitating an All Saints' Wake that will allow yours and mine to join hands in mutual merriment. Perhaps you know Papa Gruff. He was once a void sent so depraved that his kin only spoke of him in hushed whispers. But I have since shackled, or rather politely reasoned with him to commit devilry no more. Knowing of his formidable magic prowess, I have set him to work under these guiding words. Frighten enough to tickle, but not scar. Fear need not be an unpleasant experience, and Papagroff is doing his utmost to strike that delicate balance between felicity and fright, not with much success, as I understand. I would love to proffer him advice myself, but I believe one such as you would know better what appears to the mortals of this city. Might you give our beleaguered Papagroff a few words of advice? Sure. Thank you, truly. He should be putting on a performance near the Leatherworkers Guild at present, assuming he has yet to be chased from Gridania's borders. Please speak with him and give him my encouragement. Papagroff decided the best place to dazzle the people of Gridania would be the Leatherworkers Guild. I understand he is having trouble keeping his audience engaged, which runs markedly counter to the stipulations of our, agreement. Needless to say, he requires your help. Okay. Oh wait, I have to go this way. Hang on, I should get an umbrella out. It's fucking raining. There we go. Ruja may be, the wettest and soggiest of fail girls, but that doesn't mean she has to be wet and soggy from the rain, just from her own tears. That's what it's all about, baby. Hello, Undaunted Lancer. Is he quite well? You've never heard the term fail girl? Oh, it's one of my favorite terms. It's one of my favorite types of characters. Anyway. Chocolate. You're that meddlesome adventurer! Rather, I see tidings of my humble performance have reached even your ears, good madam. Please, honor me with your presence as my guest of honor. Without further ado, I shall summon a foul, fell beast before your very eyes. I only hope you've brought a change of fucking... hope you brought a change of panties, you little girl. I think... Is that a girl? I'm really not sure how gender works. My gender is clown. I go by he, him. A monster. It'll take more than a magician's cantrip to scare... Actually, sorry, I've changed my mind. He, they is fine. It'll take more than a magician's cantrip to scare me. You'll require at least a 5th level spell, I think. Oh yeah? Well, check this shit out, fucker! Look at that pumpkin! Look here, my dear thrill seekers. Here lies an ordinary pumpkin. Or is it? Take care not to blink, for any moment of distraction may well be your last. You see them titties? He just said he, they. Come on, bees. Die! Arf. Terrifying. No, the pumpkin is she, them. Oh, okay. I don't think pumpkins have tits, though. Just generally speaking. Oh, the terror! Those bloodthirsty eyes! Those razor-sharp fangs! Flee if you dare, but this hellhound will chase you to the ends of the earth to have its awns of flesh, and I would know, considering the scars of its wrath upon my backside. I've got no ass! Imagine in each and every pumpkin adorning this fair city, transformed into such a thing. Why, dread would prey upon Gridania to the last ilm if I made it so. A veritable banquet of chaos! I don't think it worked. Bloody brilliant! You drew us in with all that talk of monsters, only to dash our expectations with an adorable pup. I admit some confusion at first, but now I see you are a clown among clowns. See you later. Not a single blood-curdling scream. But a smile is not a complete failure, I guess. I don't know. Man, I'm just a fucking clown. Ah, my pumpkin-headed master asked you to help me. Well, allow me to peel back the curtain, as they say. I'm not reading that message, Pia. Sure, but I'm not reading that out loud. Considering our previous acquaintance, these hardly bears repeating, but my true form is that of a void scent. Here, let me just show you real quick. Look, I've even got a little diaper on. Isn't that weird? My, not even a grimace. Well, I suppose it would be inconvenient if you ran away screaming after every sideway glance in my direction. Now, for the matter of this furry abomination. I don't mean to say that I'm biased against furries. I think they're fine. Frightened enough to tickle but not scar is the agreement that binds me to my master. I don't need to be told twice that the summoning of any of my kind would be in gross violation of that covenant. So, remembering the deceptively winsome countenance of this vicious hellhound, I thought it would strike the perfect balance between horrifying and heartwarming. That is, until a child at an earlier show burst into tears at the pup's appearance. She was kind of a little bitch, actually. Really lame. Now, I've seen a man react with a hearty laugh to the exact same dog, with nary a trace of fear in his voice. The difference is vexing. Tell me, is a puppy something to be feared or cuddled? Feared by children, then cuddled by adults, but sometimes the opposite. Are children just naturally afraid of puppies? Is that something I'm not aware of? Any children in the audience? First of all, get out. Sorry, this isn't for you. This stream is not for you. You're not allowed to be here. But secondly, it's just like a genetic predisposition. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Depends. What frightens one may make another smile. That is a much better way of putting it, but I'm going to click this one because I want to see what happens. Do you jest? Do you mean to say your kind's definition of terror differs from person to person? I admit that does explain the sheer contrast in reactions I've observed so far, and it does place me between a rock and a hellish, soul-rending place. If my task was simply a matter of bringing people to fearful tears, the ground beneath you would already be soaked through. How in the hell's good name does one frighten to tickle? Ah, but you with your delicate sensibilities and supple skin can teach me to mix dread and delight into a charmingly chilling, sorry, I didn't mean to say killing, I meant to say chilling concoction. Let us begin at once. What did you say about my skin? We'll just leave that dog here, though. Don't worry so much about it. Grr? True! Hey, buddy. Let's get right to it, eh? First, we need people to scare, but not scar. There's only one letter off from that. Your kind seems to gravitate towards the pumpkins we've placed throughout the city, which creates the perfect opportunity for mild mischief. One of our displays should be just over the hill, and another is near the Lancers Guild. Your job is to tell me what to transform the pumpkins once we find suitable test subjects. Let's see how well you tickle. Hello. You may have heard terrifying stories of my past and experienced them because you were here in the last event, but I refuse to acknowledge that for some reason. I regret to say that the magics I wield don't quite live up to my reputation. I only have a talent for minor transmogrification, really. My master, on the other hand, oh, I shudder to think what mayhem she would be capable of if she wished it. But don't worry about that shit. She's cool. Alright, let's see. We got an off-duty sergeant over here. Hello, sir. An All Saints' Wake performance? Very well, but I face slavering monsters almost daily. This is the same guy. This is the same Lancer. I'm not crazy, right? Like, that's the same guy. Whatever. We should use they-them pronouns because he's dressed different right now. Maybe it's a, you know, sometimes you're in a he mood, sometimes you're in a they mood. Is that, I don't know if that's how it works necessarily, but maybe it's how this works for this person. So it will take something quite fantastic to make me flinch. It's their dysphoria jacket. Really unfortunate that their dysphoria jacket is their work uniform, but I guess that's just the way it is, huh? Oh, I could make him flinch so hard that his heart would burst in his chest. Ah, but that's neither here nor there. What type of ghoul would be suitable? A small, uncanny thing, something middle-of-the-road scary, or the ghastliest ghoul you can muster. I would say something ghastly. Like the Pokemon. What the fuck is a Pokemon? Well, if you say so, allow me to oblige. Penis blast! What? Egads! That gave me quite a fright. I only hope I never face such monstrosity on one of my patrols, else my final act might be to soil my breeches. Well played, well played. I'm going to have to kill you. I'm going to have to arrest you now, though. You can't do that. Anything else to say? This almost looks real. I believe I may see this terrifying visage in my nightmares for some time yet. It kind of looks like... Or either that or it will be an animated form of my dysphoria jacket. No, the rain's let up. It's all sunny out now. How wonderful. Wondiferous. Also, just in case you're curious, there will be an updated. There will be some kind of NPCs hanging around the area of Miketo's amphitheater after the quest itself is over. So we'll check those out after we're done here. These decorations are so scary. You're not here to trick me, are you? This one is ripe for the picking. Forget I said anything. So, what type of ghoul do you suggest? The most appalling abomination you can conceive of, and don't skimp on the ooze. The Hellhound ate my homework levels of dread, or something spoopy. Pardon me, spooky. Yeah, let's go light for the kid. Gives extra dialogue. Too late. If you really think so. Huh? You know, when you look at it, it's actually kind of cute. The puff of smoke was a little scary, though. It's something along the lines of, you do that to an already quivering child, who's the real monster, makes you choose again. Yeah, that's not really Ruja. I mean, she's actually, like, unconscious right now because of how scary this thing is. So, like... You know. I'm beginning to think I understand. If a fright doesn't kill your kind, it can actually be somewhat pleasant. I believe I'm ready to take up the proverbial stab at it. Come, there should be more pumpkins around Apkalu Falls. It gets cuter each time I look at it. I wonder if any of the other pumpkins will transform. Maybe they'll turn into a car, or perhaps a robot. A robot, I think is how they say it in England. My hot chocolate's almost gone. My hot chocolate's gone. Stop doing that. Uncowed girl. Don't tell me you're supposed to send a chill down my spine. Clowns are for babies. What the fuck, kid? For babies, are there? I'll make this a lash with she was back in her mother's womb. How do you not? Well, you know what? Never mind. You there, little girl. Look well upon this pumpkin. Check this shit out. Excuse me. Here I go. Penis blast. It's an orb. Ah! I'm a monster. Ah, what impressive magic. My heart won't stop pounding. Why is it just a ball? Make a better one. Da and Ma will have the fright of their life when I tell them I saw a real honest-to-God's monster. I can't wait to tell them. Ha! I think I'll think twice before I insult a clown again. Thank you for the thrills. Oh, did we talk about the pre-stream? No, we didn't. So that was from a game called Decap Attack, which is only vaguely Halloween related. Technically, one of the things that Bees said is kind of correct in that it's like horror related, and this is Halloween, but also, Fall Guys don't have heads. They're just beans. Just like Chuck D. Head, the protagonist of Decap Attack. Did she say thank you? I scared her near out of her shoes and she thanks me. Can't say I've experienced that before. I dare say I've even enjoyed it. Yes, now is the time to capitalize upon this newfound tickling skill of mine. Let us visit the display near the Whistling Miller next. Hi there. What are you doing over there? You cowering? Love a good cower. Good day to you, young lady. Might you join me in celebrating the joyous occasion that is All Saints' Wake? Oh, Jesus, is that a fucking clown? Don't do that. Celebrate, that's the last thing on my mind. Please go and bother someone else with that ghoulish makeup. Just looks like shit. Who did that, like a 5-year-old? God. What the fuck? Uncalled for. Aren't you in a fright? And not the good kind either. What happened, lass? Papa Gruff is here to help. That does not fill me with confidence, poorly make-upped clown. You'll really help. Well, I could certainly do worse than a clown. I really don't feel like that's actually true. I feel like that's kind of bottom... Like, what's worse? Well, at least you're not a fucking mime. That would be the real shit. Or that would really be in the shit if you were a mime. Like, whew, God. I've come from the Great Lone Growery, although fled from is probably more appropriate. I was tilling the field, like always, when I heard a frightful voice from behind me. I turned around to meet it and came face to face with the foulest monster I've ever seen. When I regained my senses, I was here, my throat hoarse from screaming. No power in the realm can persuade me to return, not while that horror wanders unchecked. That's horror! That is the word that I said, by the way, not the other one. A monster? But we haven't visited the growery yet. What could it have been, do you think? I don't know, a demon? Maybe one of the transformed pumpkins from earlier, or we might have a real demon on our hands. Can your pumpkins, like, come alive and do shit? Or are they just, like, stationary? Impossible. Those illusions are no more capable of free movement than the pumpkins they sprang from. I believe something much more real may be lurking in Gridania. Yes, no doubt there are void scents running amok. Oh fuck! Amok! Here I am, tying myself into knots, trying to learn the subtleties of spookery while some uncouth brute goes rampaging through the Telvswood with nary a thought towards artistry. If we forgive such behavior, our efforts to find glee in terror will have been for naught. Let's go fucking kill him. Stop looking at the pumpkin. Tremble in fear no longer, lass. We shall investigate the matter. Truly, you're the first people to believe my claims are more than seasonal mischief. Oh, I knew Father was wrong when he said all clowns were villains, thank you. Still not convinced about mimes, though. Pretty sure those guys are all still evil. Perhaps what she fears is a mime. Again, those words ring strangely in my ears. However, 'tis not an entirely unpleasant sensation. I know this wasn't why you were sent to assist me, but there's no telling how many of my kind we may find. A single clown can only achieve so much, so would you lend me your aid in the case the situation gets undesirably bloody? Sure. Thank you. Are you talking about Papa Gruff or the botanist? Is that a Eureka thing? The earring that he's wearing? Well, I mean, if you think about it, there's truly nothing more dedicated to terror than Eureka. Look at me, expressing gratitude into one of your kind, no less. Well, no matter. Let us depart to the Great Lone Growery and settle this. One-on-one. Stop cowering. Fuck's sake. She's just thinking about mimes some more. That frightful thing snuck up on me at the Great Lone Growery. I fear it will be some time yet until I can work up the courage to return, especially if I keep thinking about mimes. Poor girl. She's got OCD. Sometimes it's hard to get images out of your mind in that case. You just can't banish them. You just keep thinking about them over and over again. She'll figure it out eventually, though, I think. I see nothing out of the ordinary here. Yeah, neither do I, other than the fucking clown. But I know they're close. Our roguish quarry is close, doubtlessly lying in wait for someone somewhere to catch us unawares. Once they show themselves, don't indulge them with anything but the face of stony indifference. Okay. Ah! Boo! Kill him. Die. Die 1,000 deaths. Oh, come on. As I thought, a fellow Void sent. And what, pray tell, are you doing here? A brother of the... hang on, I need to get a different voice for this guy. Oi, a brother of the Void? Then you know why I'm here. For the Night of Devilry. Once we were free to carouse, creep and caper, guided by the great pumpkin-headed Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend. The Master of Faster. For too long we have been denied our demonic rights, and it is I who shall reinstate our grandest event. Yes, the age of the Great Gorge shall give way to the era of the Great Port. Even now my allies lie in wait throughout the city, ready to usher in the Night of Devilry. You must join us, brother. Join us as we rise again. I know that it's daytime right now, but as I understand, day turns into night eventually. Slow turn to look at Papa Gruff. No! What? Why? Even if I wanted to, my covenant prevents me from engaging in the wanton vileness you propose. Regardless, I have no desire to join you for some cheap jaunt throughout the city with only a few startled mortals to show for it. Such indelicate devilry would only result in our swift and total annihilation. What are you, a fucking idiot? It's not like the Warrior of Light is here. Spoken like a true coward. Don't tell me you're frightened of some sharpened sticks and clumsy clubs. Oh, but I am frightened, as you would be too, had you tasted the full brunt of my master's fury. Perhaps you may yet if you continue to insist upon this foolish course. I have learned how to blend in with the people here. They love clowns, and extract terror in such a way that does not tempt retaliation. I don't think being a clown... No, never mind. Just not gonna touch the clown. Don't touch the clown. Your plan would bring but a single night of debauchery. Learn how to cohabit, however, and our collective revelry can last forevermore. You ever seen Monsters, Inc.? No, that sounds like a stupid-ass movie. Traitor, then my minions and I will devour you and your buttered bun of a friend. That head! The gourd! Hello. Naughty children ill deserve to join in the festivities. They should be happy as decorations, to serve as an example for any who would follow in their footsteps. Penis blast. Ugh! My lady, how pleasant it is to see you. Dare I ask why you grace us with your presence? I caught wind of a void scent disturbance and came here to investigate. When I heard your voices, I knew something was afoot. I must say, I am quite pleased that you see merit in my approach to All Saints' Wake. Yet something must be done about the other beasts that have crept into the city. Let us give them the same treatment and continue enjoying this unhallowed season on our own terms. If we kick the pumpkin really hard, we'll kill it, right? We should just kill it. That wretch reminded me of myself long ago. Unfortunately for him, I have a fucking wife and son. That guy has no bitches. But for a twist of fate, I might even now be adorning the streets of Gridania by its side. With your help, rounding up our reckless kin should prove to be a simple matter. Let us make this All Saints' Wake an occasion to remember for those who dwell in the light and shadow alike. If you sight any errant ghouls, perform the spell I demonstrated earlier. I will teach you the full incantation. In so doing, we shall convince the residents of Gridania that the source of their supposed nightmares would not but a cluster of mundane pumpkins. This wand possesses the transformative power you require. Simply swing it about in a grandiose manner and point it at your target. Once the charms have been cast, I shall collect the pumpkins. I understand they are quite delicious when baked into a pie. Bye. I'm leaving. Damn, he just disappeared for a second. A charmed life. Papa Gruff is eager to rid Gridania of his wicked brethren. Just when I was getting the hang of being the life of the party instead of the death of it. Let's wrap this up quickly, lest this year's All Saints' Wake be remembered as a disaster. I sense something sinister lurking deeper in these fields. As well as a trail heading to the east, perhaps towards the market or the Lancers Guild. Splitting up would be the easiest way to end this quickly. I'll escort the botanist from earlier back here and deal with whatever still haunts the growery. I shall use the opportunity to convince her that what she witnessed before was nothing but an overzealous pumpkin. That should put her heart at ease. I will leave the rest of Gridania to you. Once the void scent have been verily vegetated, meet me at Miketo's amphitheater so we can deliver my master the news of our success. Now, let the show begin. Alright, let's do it. Let's hit up... we'll start with the Lancers Guild, I guess. Just prepping my spell real quick here. I'll need some time to read the full incantation to make sure I get it right. There's the capering void scent. Monsters have invaded the city! Alright, here we go. Explode your dick and small your ass! Get bent, loser! Penis blast! Massive explosion.
Destroy!
There it is. He's dead. I killed him. Fucking dead. Become vegetable. Pumpkins are vegetables, right? Yeah. A pumpkin. Wait, this is all part of the All Saints' Wake festivities, isn't it? I must say, that made my heart skip a beat. If this is what adorn the streets, I cannot wait to see what the main stage has in store. Unfortunately, I'm still on duty, and I will be for the next 14 hours. Pumpkin has seed, so it's technically a fruit, right? Man, I don't know. Luckily, now that I've done the full incantation of the spell, I don't have to do it again. I can just do the abridged version. What is that awful thing? No force can rival that of terror, and upon terror we feast. Oh yeah, idiot. Penis blast. What? It was just a pumpkin? I knew the Wood Whalers wouldn't let such wicked things into the city. I hate pumpkins. I've never seen such a feat of illusion before. The rest of All Saints' Wake is as entertaining. I'd best go and find the main event. Oh, I'm running into a wall. That's not good. Some would even say it's bad. Hey, kid. If I don't look, it'll go away. Penis blast. Die. Huh? What? It was a pumpkin the whole time? I can't believe I fell for that. But now that I know it was just a trick, I'd like to see it again. You turned all the prowling void scent into harmless pumpkins. Papa Gruff awaits in Miketo's amphitheater to hear the tidings of your success. Good. Yeah, it's a fruit. Seed factor. Eggplant is also a fruit. Why is it called eggplant? It doesn't look anything like a fucking egg, nor is it of the same color as an egg. Fucking dipshit who named that and didn't know what eggs look like. I think my upstairs neighbors are having bowling ball dropping contests again. Preparations for the marvelous masquerade are presently underway, but do come back soon. I'm dreadfully sorry, but you must first speak with my master before I can escort you. You are returned, and that means Gridania is free of mischievous void scent. Let us hear what Papa Gruff has to say. There you are! I took care of the void scent still haunting the Great Lone Growery. Did your hunt go as smoothly? Yep. Did great. Good, good. Now we can safely say that the only frights in store for the citizens of Gridania are of the decidedly entertaining variety. Bowling ball dropping competition makes me lose my shit. Makes me lose my hearing. And my ceiling lose a ton of structural integrity. I took the liberty of gathering the pumpkins you created. Their punishments will not be eternal, even though I said I was going to eat them before, but they can stand to remain in their current form for the duration of the festivities. It is the least they can do in repentance. Hee hee. There you are, my fearless clown. Thank you for reassuring me. I had worried I might have to retire from my position at the Great Lone Growery and seek less haunted climates. As the master of the Botanist Guild, allow me to extend my personal thanks for helping my gifted pupil, I will not be naming, avoid such a decision. It would have been a grievous loss for us all. Also, hi, Fufucha. it was no trouble at all. In fact, I should thank you for being such an exemplary audience. A true entertainer brings his all to every stage, be it a grand amphitheater or a cozy vegetable patch. I only hope you were half as thrilled as I was. That scary, whatever it was, looked so real. I never could have guessed it was just a garden variety pumpkin. Truly, I feel privileged to have seen a master of illusion at his craft. As do I, with that every day was so filled with surprises. As tokens of our thanks, we've made some pumpkin cookies from our most recent crop. Please, enjoy them in good health. I do believe I can get used to this being thanked thing. Well, since you've gone through the trouble, I'd best eat them before they've cooled. To my good health! Huh? This is delicious! What you didn't see there is that it was Ruja exploding, and she was launched into the stratosphere by the explosion. Dead. This flavor, I've never tasted anything like it. This cookie's ether is tinged with something I can't quite pin down. It's bold, but not overpowering. It's cinnamon. Is it the taste of gratitude? Oh, how much of my life I have wasted only supping on tear, when all along a whole world of flavors was left neglected. I'm pretty sure it was just cinnamon. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I shall consider your words a compliment nonetheless. These cookies are but a small token of my appreciation. I only wish I could have given more. You mean I could potentially receive more gifts? If performing my act will get more baked delights, then I'd better get to work straight away. Why, this is shaping up to be quite an All Saints wake indeed. I could not have imagined a better day of celebration for all. Our success here is in no small part thanks to you. As I believe the Popograph now has his matters well in hand, I shall return to my manor. Pray visit if you are so inclined. Ah, yes, before I forget, do apprise that troublesome investigator of what has transpired here. Maybe he will finally cast his prying eyes elsewhere. I'm not interested in having a voyeur. I wear this gourd for a reason. We did it! We've hallowed their ween. You really enjoyed those cookies, didn't you? I'll make another batch as soon as I can. Truth be told, I didn't think this plan for a harmonious All Saints wake would ever work, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Good shit. As you can see, we are populated with some characters now. We'll talk to those available to us in just a sec. Hey, everything's fine. What a fantastic yarn. Monsters plotting against monsters, all to make us happy. I admit I find your story hard to swallow, but I also see no reason why a fellow guild member would lie. Very well, I shall take your tale at face value and consider these to be glad tidings indeed. However, I cannot help but wonder if this was all an elaborate ruse. They knew we were watching them, and that may have compelled them to put on a show of charity. After all, a monster cannot change its skin overnight. I shall continue to keep a close eye on their activities from afar. I thank you for everything you've done, and hope against hope that evil has been laid to rest. Hopefully this will be the last All Saints Wake event ever. There's just none left. I'll continue to keep a close eye on the pumpkin-headed woman and her minions. Pray enjoy the festivities to your heart's content. Alright, so, first of all, I heard rumors of monsters all about, but it turns out it was just all part of the festivities. Here's Bowlord Lewin and a couple of the God's Bow, or God's Quiver, rather.
Oh, my brothers will love this.
Kokobuki, taking a sabbatical from his time as 1/5 of the Guildmaster of Thaumaturge's Guild to stare at a single pumpkin for a little bit. Quite the odd spectacle. Arun Senna, taking a break from not being talked-to-able normally to hang out, as is his wont. And I believe that's it, because all of the other ones are from Endwalker stuff. Oh no, actually no, that's not true. There's these guys. I've heard he goes wild for cookies. I'm scared, but I can't look away. I know what you mean. Oh, and here's Mama Gruff and Kid Gruff. Papa Gruff seems to be having so much fun. Maybe being liked isn't so bad after all. So true. Die. Got him. Fucking idiot. See you later, sucker. Actually, anything different here? Or this is the same? Yeah, it's the same thing. Nobody back here? Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. Let's, oh my god, you're back up. Good job. Let's, should you wish to visit my master's residence, it would be my pleasure to escort you. Check this shit out. Hello. The Haunted Manor is now accepting guests for the marvelous masquerade. Shall I escort you to the front door? Fuck no. Get me out of here. This place is spooky. Now, I'm fairly certain that we have pretty much completely explored this place from last year. I don't believe there are any different lines of dialogue, but we'll do a quick run through just in case, because, you know, it's been a while. Care to eat? Have a seat. Beyond here lies a place of rest. Oh, thank God. I need to lay down. Forever? Anyway. Would you rather be inside a pot or a grave? Probably a... Well, honestly, no, a pot, actually. I think I would like to be cremated. Have you guys ever been to an open casket funeral? I don't like those. I think more people should be incinerated and turned into ash, personally. Welcome, welcome. Yep, I know, I see it. I'm coming. Hang on. Come to see the pumpkin patch. It really is a nice patch. Let's see, what do we got over here? Hi, hey man. Look at my pumpkins, my wonderful pumpkins. And hi, succubus, how are you doing? Oh my, we have a guest. Just an entire succubus. That's nice. You want to be a chair? Like, you want to be like taxidermied into a chair? Oh, strip the flesh from the bones and make a chair with it. Okay, that's a little bit more normal. Just a little bit. Up to something? Me? Never. I'm but a fun-loving imp here to blah blah blah. Turn into a fucking thing, idiot. A Pajali woman, as gentle yet indomitable as nature itself, a stalwart Rogadan woman of unshakable conviction, rugged Huron man, unmatched in loyalty and valor, a charming and compassionate Lalafellin lady of noble birth, a courageous and clever Garlean man, admired by many, a wry and ambitious Garlean man who hates to be outdone, an eccentric Makote man, actually, you know what, that one's not important, let's not worry about that one, a compassionate Huron woman who leads a secret organization, a formidable Rogadan man, recognized for his tactical brilliance, stunning Makote woman, famed as a peerless songstress, a Huron gentleman with an irrepressibly inquisitive nature, a loyal Makote woman who assists a gentleman inspector, a Huron man who is known as Eorzea's most fearsome goldsmith, an eager Lalafellin woman who is the coin keeper of a secret organization, and a Huron man who began life anew in a realm reread. What was this one? What? Shut the fuck up. No, he wasn't. I hate this game, actually. What the fuck is wrong with you, lady? Why isn't there a what the fuck is wrong with you? Ridditon? Really? Him? Come on, man. Tactical genius, my fucking ass. I've seen better tactics from the story mode AI of fucking Fire Emblem. I'm leaving. Fuck this. It's Fall Guys time. This place sucks. I'm actually so goddamn mad about that. Because I was like, who could that be? There really aren't that many, like, named male Rogadin characters that, like, have speaking roles in A Realm Reborn. And there are none that fit that description. Least of all, that guy. God. No Haunted Manor? No, fuck the Haunted Manor. Is there even any dialogue in there? I just don't care. I want to do Fall Guys. Is there any dialogue in there? Okay, I will wait temporarily. Guy to get back outside the hall, NPC lady that says, right this way, ma'am, as you pass. Okay, that's basically nothing then. It's just, yeah, because, I mean, that area is mostly just for people to dress up in costume. So, yeah, nothing really. All right, gold saucer. Let's get saucy. First, I have to do my cact pog. All right, everybody, don't fuck me on this one, okay? Shit, I can't get anything good out of this one. 40, yay! This one either. Damn it. Oh, maybe. Damn it. Whatever. Is it you I have to talk to, lady? Seems that way. Just crowning around. For once, Luena appears to be entertained. That's a change. Excellent. The next show should be commencing any moment now. Eavesdropping, are we? You were speaking out loud to no one in particular. How very quaint. If you must know, I will soon be making for Blunderville. Then I might spectate a few rounds of organized chaos. You have heard of it, yes? No? It shouldn't come as any surprise, but the Gold Saucer has once again deigned to dream bigger. They now offer a host of precarious obstacle courses in an alternate dimension somehow, which they refer to as shows, and lavish prizes to those who participate. If you prefer something more thrilling than cards and cactpots, perhaps you might find it to your liking. Speak with the curiously dressed man named Y, and he shall guide you to Blunderville Square. If you wish to gaze upon the saucer's newest attraction for yourself, you need only speak with Y at Wonder Square. Okay. To Wonder Square West. Where's the nearest etherite? Yeah, it's just right over here. I'll just walk there, whatever. Oh, hey! You, my friend, have the look of a woman who has yet to experience Blunderville. I recommend you make for the attraction's gates. Our associates there would be pleased to assist you further. Neat. Why, there he is! Hey, man.
Greetings. Ready to stumble on to Blunderville Square?
Yeah. Let's do it. Yep, it's Fall Guys. Hey, you guys remember that one time that Epic recently laid off, like, the entire Fall Guys team? Not to put a damper on this event or anything, but you remember that? It happened, like, a week ago. Or it happened, like, a week before FanFest. Or in the week before FanFest. Isn't that fucked up? Anyway, it's Fall Guys! Yay! Hey, buddy. I'd like to take a break from this show business, but I happened upon this odd little bird instead. Now I can't stop staring at it. What if it falls over and no one's in the round to pick it back up? Blip! You know what? It's very fair, buddy. Let's see, what do we got? Pensive Patron. What am I thinking about, you ask? Those beans, of course. It's not every day you come across a band of sentient legumes. You know that's very true. Clip. True. Hello. Welcome to Blunderville Square. Before you take part in your... Wait, hang on, I gotta have a much better voice for this guy. Welcome to Blunderville Square. Before you take part in your first show, I suggest you have a chat with the Bean Keep. Keeps me ilms away from the crown. Ilms, I tell you! There's always next time. Just don't lose, idiot. I'll tell you, I'm really good at falling, so I'll be really good at this. Welcome to Blunderville Square. The Gold Saucer's second round is square. I am known as the Bean Keep, and it is my duty to guide newcomer challengers to their premiere show. By that glimmer in your eyes, I take it this is your first visit. Excellent. Alaha, as I thought. Never fear, however, for I shall explain all. Blunderville is a set of Battle Royale obstacle courses fit for up to 24 challengers, and you, my intrepid friend, looks like our very next one. Challengers are tasked with overcoming 3 particularly tricksy courses and must race each other, or race ahead of the pack if they wish to qualify for further challenges. Whether you fall flat during the first round or find yourself among the final few, you're sure to win rewards aplenty. Should you bumble and stumble your way to the last round, then you too should have a chance of claiming the coveted crown. It can be a lot to take in, so I'll leave the finer details for later. In the meantime, have you any pressing questions, comments, concerns? What? The architecture here is certainly unique. What the fuck are those beasts? What is that thing? That horrible creature. An excellent question indeed. Our Germanian friend here are known as the Beans. Their curious coloration and delightful charms inspired us to construct this very hall, and our shows, of course, with creative abandon. Though we know not where they originated from, we but recently discovered these little ones wandering the gold saucer. Their round physiques are reminiscent of legumes, so we eventually came to call them the Beans. Okay, I'm here. What horrors am I currently witnessing? You're witnessing the fruits of an entire team of laid-off developers. This is the last thing they did before they were summarily executed by Tim Sweeney himself. Be they void king. It's the worst. That is a terrifying thing to describe these things as. They might just be demons. Or seedkin or something else entirely. They are adorably inquisitive creatures. You simply must hear them hoot and holler about the halls. I have no idea what they're talking about, mind you, but it all sounds quite precious. On the other hand, you might be surprised to learn that Master Godbert Manderville, proprietor of the Gold Saucer, was the first to attempt communication with the Beans. I'm told they found his hearty laughter and muscular mannerisms most endearing. They also bonded over the fact that none of them wear clothes. That was weird. It's thanks to his efforts that we found common ground with them, and in turn they grew comfortable enough to show off their unique proclivities, such as racing through every obstacle course that comes their way. They may be a tad clumsy, but the spirit of competition that lies within them is a force to be reckoned with. Master Manderville was so moved by these displays, he immediately ordered the construction of this whimsical hall that his new friends might have a place to frolic and play with others. Forgive me, was I rambling? Sorry, it's getting really close to my shift being up, and I'm so fucking tired. I've been here for 10 hours.
Well, in any case, my good woman, this is how Blunderville came to be. You're more than welcome to take on your shows by yourself or with an entire alliance of companions if you wish. Next! Once you've made your preparations, simply speak with the registrar. We'll escort you to our next show soon. Whatever competitor is accounted for. I believe that covers the basics, but if you have any other burning questions about what you might encounter along the way, I'll be pleased to assist you. But make it quick. Again, my shift is ending. May you rise above the rest, or whatever. I don't know. Have a fucking day, or something. Who cares? Blunderville Savage! Alright, what does my custom HUD look like? So by custom HUD, what they actually mean is there is one unique HUD element. It's just this. Sure, man. Alright, I'm not gonna do the voice anymore because there's probably a lot to read. If you'd like to learn more about a show, you come to the right place. Oh, never mind, this is actually just shit. It's not actually dialogue, so who gives a shit? Alright, let's we're gonna do a, Bees, can you put us into a singular Fall Guy? Are we allowed to queue as a party? I guess we'll find out. Alright, cool. We're gonna do one of these, and then I'm gonna fucking move on. Alright. How do I fall, guy? Won't let me out. Fuck. Oh, great. We're gonna have to wait for people. Welcome back. Yeah, Fall Guys! Might just be the two of us alone. Wait, that can happen? Do you still get rewards if that happens? Yeah, sure, we can voice chat. Here, let's go into the reading room in my Discord. Hi, Beast. How are you? Good. Have you fallen? I was there for one of those, I believe. Hang on, let me turn on my guest star box. There we go. It won't let you fall. Maybe it's because Ruja's not a guy. You know, it's true. Where are the fall women? That's what I'm saying. I'm here to learn about not history, but herstory. Thank you. Oh, you're right. I have to turn on the Discord thing. My bad. There we go. Okay, they should be able to hear you now.
Ah.
Yep. Autumn Gals. There you go. Have you ever... Well,
anyways, I think it's gonna be just us, and I'll let you win.
Sure. This feel like if it gives... Did you... Sorry, I also wasn't sure. Did you say it gives us full rewards for doing this?
Yeah.
Even if it's just two of us? Wow, that seems like a really easy way to just farm the shit out of this.
Yeah, it just takes a little longer, so you have to wait for the queue thing.
That's fine. Huh.
When you get 300, you earn 50 for every match.
Manderville Can Parade. Objective: avoid obstacles, reach the goal stage. Info: the stage will end when enough challengers have qualified.
Enough? Two.
When all
It
two of
better
them have
be.
qualified, yeah. Yep, I understand. Thanks, Chief. Alright. Here we go. Yep. Okay. See that? See that shit?
Saw that shit.
Alright. I'm going this way. Oh wait, it says 1 qualified.
Uh-oh.
What the? Oh, whatever.
No.
That stun lasts for a long time. I can make this. Sure. Ah! Fun fact, everybody. Did you know that Fall Guys was not made with Final Fantasy XIV server ticks in mind? I did. It was intensely obvious. Boy, ass, how I die over some Mac Nuggets. Also, what sucks is this isn't truly Fall Guys if you can't, like, grief your opponents and just, like, hold them back. I did it.
You did it.
I did.
You did it. I got eliminated.
Wait, then what the fuck is gonna happen for the other 2 rounds?
You still gotta go through them.
Okay, sure.
And I'm gonna be a corporeal ghost on my end, at least, as a spectator.
Okay.
Yeah, it tells me you have been eliminating me. Either watch the next round via spectator mode or leave the show, but it doesn't let me leave after I got that. It pulls me into the next round, which is stupid.
Yeah, and then you have to leave. Qualify guys. Yeah, it's true. They shouldn't call this Fall Guys because the objective isn't to fall. The objective is to qualify.
I'm like right next to you, but you can't see.
What fucking team am I?
No, you're all teams. Go into it.
Yeah.
So now you gotta do the red objectives.
Wait. Shit.
Good job.
I did it.
And then you go along the ground and then get back up.
Yellow.
Make it yellow.
Yeller. Yeah.
Good job. One more. Blue, blue, blue.
I'm really good at Barton's Metal, you guys.
I think the blue is the most awkward one to try to complete.
Yeah, I can see that. Man, I really do not particularly care for how... Oh, jeez, I didn't remember which order it went in. I might lose this, actually. I have a minute, but... Okay. What the fuck hit me there? Come on, game!
It's the left one. It's going back and forth.
Oh, okay.
So the left one's coming in, now the right one's coming in. And the left one goes out.
Yeah, this one is
the right
this one is pretty bad. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I like to just wait for one to move and then I follow.
What am I stunned by? Am I stunned because I was just standing in it?
Yeah. I guess so.
Sure. What? Huh? Huh? Yeah, this is
You got this.
Sure. Whatever, man.
Whatever.
Sometimes it just happens.
Like,
Whatever, Scoob.
whatever, man.
Scoob, I'm gonna get the dub. Manderville Mountain, reach the top, get the fucking crown, stupid. Played Fall Guys, this is pretty lore accurate. I would like this more if they just had, like, Fall Guys ragdoll physics applied to all of the 14 characters. Unfortunately, they would...
Your skeletons get fucked up and stuff. And you get hit.
I imagine, though, they wouldn't do it for specifically Vieira and and Hrothgar, because you know they wouldn't want their ears to clip into the ground after all. True. That would be bad. I'm gonna get hit. Nope.
Oh, gnarly.
Okay. I have no fucking idea how I got through that.
I don't know either, dude.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Fuck you, Big Yeetus.
Yeah, it alternates. And then you have to hop up the stairs.
I'm great at that. I'm a rabbit.
And then the ramp, and then the left. And then you got it!
I did it. I did it, guys. The game was not rigged from the very beginning. Trust me. I earned this dub.
It made me lose immediately.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that was.
That was very weird.
And once again, we get a showcase. Vieira emotes suck! This one's fine, though, because this one everybody gets.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, I apparently got 43 from that instead of 50 from losing the first match. I'm guessing it's because we were a group.
Ruja hit the gritty? Exactly. Alright. Let's look at my prizes real quick.
There's also little NPCs out next to the edge of the stage that talk.
Oh, these? Oh, yeah, these guys. 3 chairs for the beans. Yeah. Yes, woo woo, I say. Woo woo woo. Sure. Yeah. Oh. Who is gritty and why would you hit them? You know what? Very true. All right, let me see something. Wait, nope. That is not. Well, it's fine, I guess. What does this look like? Really?
It looks like it's coming out of your brain.
Oh my god.
Oh no. No.
Man, they just like fucking gave up with this one. They were just like, nope, we're not gonna do it. Fuck you, die. Wow.
That's so funny. There's a Hrothgar behind you with one on.
Oh my, Nico. Oh god, that's how it looks on.
I didn't even realize.
Oh god, it looks so bad.
Here, I have one. Here, I'm gonna put mine on.
Fuck, man.
I love how I'm the only fucked up, like the not fucked up and evil creature here. Oh, even the crown is knit. That's so cute.
This event was a mistake. Give the Fall Guys team their fucking job back, please.
Please.
Alright, well, that's Fall Guys. That's it. I'm leaving.
That's the Fallen Guys.
Heading back to Wonder Square, madam. She just started her shift. That's why she's still got pep in her step.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we're off to Limser Leminzer for post Moogles. We're making good time. I thought we might be longer, but the post Moogle stuff might take longer because that's going to be a lot of talking. Would you like to continue to join me for that, Bees?
Sure.
Here, let me stream my screen so you are looking without a delay. Where the fuck entrance, right? You know, initially my plan was to be like, oh man, I have this plan super well because we're gonna start in Gridani, then we're gonna fly to the Gold Saucer, then we're gonna use that to go to Ul'dah because that's free. But then I remembered the starting for the quest is actually in Limsa Lominsa, so I'm gonna have to spend money anyway.
Yippee.
Damn it. Whatever, it's fine. Bulwark Hall, actually, right? Yeah, it's right outside that. Yep, there it is. Oh, thank God it's actually there. Oh, I was gonna be so mad if it wasn't there. Alright. Blues on Emerald Avenue. The Post Moogle's fluttering seems more frantic than usual. Would you like to take the Post Moogle?
Sure.
Alright, go for it.
Dear me, a fine mess this is. A fine mess indeed, Koopa. Koopa? I didn't notice you there. I was so preoccupied with living a Post Moogle's worst nightmare. I have a letter with an unreadable address. All I can make out are the words Mond and Ulda. The rest is illegible squiggles. Who could it be? Plymond? No, maybe Plymond? Or Frymond? Oh, of course, Wyman. Yes, Wyman, this Lieutenant's information monger. Not a single doubt about it, my assistant, Wyman in Ulda, is our recipient. Now, take this letter to him. I believe he can be found in the Emerald Avenue most days. Or it's easy knowing it's in your experienced hands, Kupo.
Anything else to say about that?
Have you delivered the letter to Wyman yet? If not, you best hurry, Kupo.
Gods no, we've kept him waiting long enough. Have you delivered it? It hasn't stepped away from you?
No, I honestly can't say I have.
Honestly, you know what? It's my bad.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the Gold Saucer and then go to Ulda for free transport. Here I go. Free!
Hello, free.
Pog! Alright. Down to Emerald Avenue. I don't know what's even closer, actually. Hang on. Yeah, Ruby Road Exchange is perfectly there. Cool. Thank goodness. Alright, so it's this quest, I believe, and then one final quest afterwards that we have to do.
Woo, woo, woo.
It's the final Post Moogle. Alright, Wyman.
You could get a picture in here for Halloween. Forgot about this.
What?
In this box.
Oh.
You could be like a goth Barbie.
Oh yeah, they have that in Gridania as well, I believe. I mean, you don't really fit. You don't really fit in there because you're so short.
I fit in it so well that I blended.
Yep. I'm too tall. Which is also the case in real life. Hey, buddy. Hey, my venturing friend. Or is it postwoman today? Can't say I was expecting mail, though. Letter to Wymond. The deputy post Moogle assures you this missive is intended for delivery to Wymond, despite the lack of legible markings upon the envelope. Raymond, we have your daughter. Demands behind shack at Copperbell. Obey or she dies. The purple haze. Tis a ransom note. Why'd you bring this to me? I ain't Raymond, you fool. And I can't very well look the other way, can I? Of course it'd have to be the goddamn purple haze. Cruel sense of humor fate's got, making me remember what I've worked to forget. They're a gang of crooks who doin' a newborn babe for the right price. Though they all got thrown in the clink before the calamity, they're at large again. And we've got to stop them. Aye, my home plus your blunder makes it we. So I'll thank you to get their demands from Copperbell. Up to us to stop the purple haze, Ruja. So run and find their ransom demands. Ought to be behind some shack near Copperbell Mines. Alright, well this took a turn. Kind of stupid of them to write a ransom note, but then like not legibly print who it's for. And then send it through like just the normal postal service?
They tried. The Post Moogle.
Yeah, but like... I don't know, I feel like you would just like deliver it personally to the guy, you know? Or like...
yeah.
leave it at his house. Or something.
I thought you were saying that the obvious way is to use that.
No, I mean, why would like?
And I was like, what are you saying?
Especially because like a lot of times, like people open and check letters in the postal service. Not in this one because Moogles are idiots, but like, you know, that's what they're supposed to do at least. Hello? There's guards here. Oh, the list of demands. Here we go. Fucking huge list. Jesus Christ. Did you see the size of that thing?
They don't wear glasses. They needed to write big.
Well, apparently they can't fucking write. They couldn't write the guy's name legibly.
They don't have glasses.
You know what? We're really getting to the... Their demands are... Can we get some prescription glasses, please? They're so expensive. Hey, buddy. Nice timing. Just got back myself from delivering the bad tidings to Raymond and his wife. Good folk hit by bad fortune, those two. Had to stop him from calling the brass blades, though. That'd only force the Hayes' hand and get the girl killed. Took a lot of promises, but they've trusted her life to me. Also, why would you go to the brass blades? Most bribed security force known to mankind. Other than maybe the NYPD. But anyway.
Whoa.
That's how it stands on my end. You get the ransom demands. Yep, list of demands. A lengthy list instructing Raymond what the Purple Haze require if he is to see his daughter again. In one piece. The One Piece is real! Haze are demanding the deeds to Raymond's land, or the ceruleum beneath it, more like. Securing the mineral rights and live as kings. Clever. Too clever. Got a sneaking suspicion the gang's acting as the brawn to some corrupt merchant, but they'll succeed over my dead body. Before I get you involved, Rouge, there's something you want to know. I used to be a part of Purple Haze.
What?
I was one of the bastards. Blackmail, extortion, confidence tricks. If it was a far cry from lawful, I'd a hand in it. Those were black days. I'd still be lost in the dark, if not long dead had it not been for her. Flower girl named, Mirthra, who used to stand at this very spot. Buying one of her roses turned into my daily routine, just to hear her say, "Thank you kindly, Mr. Wymond." Not once did she get my name right. Technically, it sounds exactly the same, but trust me, I knew. It's like spelling Katie with a K. Or, no. Katie is usually spelled with a K, isn't it? Never mind. But seeing that innocent smile made me see goodness in the realm. But then, Hayes silences this one bloke. He was a good, upstanding type who'd informed on the gang. Brave man's sacrifice should have made for a happy ending, but that informer was Mirtha's brother. And she just vanished. Never saw her smiling face again after that day. Not once. Ain't easy to talk about, even after all these years. And he wrote it was the push I needed to leave the Huh? Nashu? What are you doing here? Do you see that? What the fuck?
Suspicious.
And he wrote it was the push I needed to leave the criminal life. I sang like a canary to the most famous detective I could find. Hildebrand. Boy, that was a fucking mistake. But he took me for the dead man. Went around Ildar telling anyone who would listen I was a righteous monger of information. Soon enough,
we're displaying all this information right next to this Lalafell who's just chilling.
He's fine. And there he is! Huh. Okay. Soon enough, all the Hayes were behind bars. I'd gotten my new chapter, but had nothing else to my name. So I stepped into the murdered bloke's life and rode the rumors to where I am today. That's actually fascinating. Come to think of it, though, where in the hell's that Hildy and Nashu? Even that prize pair should have gotten wind of this kidnapping. They just vanish. Sure. Well, my point is that I ain't standing by while scum threaten a little girl's life. Can I count on your help saving her, Aruja? Good, good. 'Cause it just so happens I've got a scheme that needs 2 bodies. The way I see it, the Haze will disperse if we snuff out the mastermind. But this merchant's too smart to be caught within a palm of the gang. So we'll just need a trap so large he can't see it coming. The market itself. First, we have to start a few rumors, make them seem true. Make your way to Caesarauga at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and get his attention with this banknote. Tell him you're working for a wealthy fellow who wants to buy as much ceruleum as he can with the gil promised on that paper. Then actually buy a boatload of the fuel from whomever Caesarauga introduces. You mark my words, Ruja, those villains are gonna rue stumbling back into my life. Go and speak with Caesarauga at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Aye, the right word in his ear, and every able merchant's like to learn what we want. Tell him you're looking to buy ceruleum on the behalf of blah blah blah, okay. I wonder if this is a JoJo's reference. Maybe. We'll see.
Mayhaps.
It's very, like... Excuse me. It's very, like, I would make this. This is a tenuous connection that I would make. You know? Hey, man. Oh, actually, you can take this one.
Adventurer, what do you want? Conveyor ceruleum, you say? An expensive request. Do you have the funds to back it?
Yeah, I have this green piece of paper, a promissory note documenting the considerable amount of gil borrowed in Wyman's name from one of the realm's most prestigious banks, the Bank of America.
Oh, my dear lady, how came you by such great riches?
Fuck you, you don't need to know that shit.
Your employer's money, eh? Allow me to assure you, you are speaking to the right person.
Sintgott.
Okay, Sintgott.
I could tell you were that was the problem.
Looking, I was autistic squinting at it.
It's not an easy name.
We'll be happy to provide all the ceruleum you desire. And let us not forget to thank the finder. Your sudden interest, however, gives credency to today's rumors that a certain engineer's groundbreaking invention will send the demand for ceruleum soaring. Yes, it is perhaps time that I purchase ceruleum futures myself. What I could do with Mistress Momodi with I said too much.
Yeah, she's already got a gentleman caller, and she hates him too, so don't think too much about that.
Some cautious yonder is as fine a purveyor of ceruleum as I know, miss. And with these new rumors about ceruleum, I shan't be more than a few steps behind.
Hello! Welcome, welcome! What by the discerning ceruleum? Of course! Are you interested in current stock or futures? And what do you have to spend? I have this green bill. Gods be good! In all my days, no one has ever placed an order, so large an order. It is your money, yes? If you are tied up in something shady, there can be no deal. Least corrupt Uldan merchant. I see. Well, if this employer of yours is legitimate, I will be happy to assist you. And let me say, he has impeccable timing. What do I mean? Why, just that the market has been full of rumors today about Garland Ironworks. The word is those engineers found a way to craft airships for a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the safety concerns. Vessels will soon fill the skies and the price of ceruleum will soar. It turns out the secret is having the passengers actually sit down on the airship instead of just fucking standing there like a pole in the middle of the goddamn airship dock. Hi, Scoosh. If this is true, ceruleum will become the most desirable of commodities, and with the amount he's willing to spend, I dare say your employer knows a thing or two we don't. But this is not the time for talk. Here is your ceruleum futures contract. I'll make good on it, or my name isn't Sintgott. Is it? Never fear, madam, I will make good on that ceruleum futures contract, and for all your other needs, I hope you continue to think of Sintgott Sundries. I won't. Bye. You're not like an actual shop that sells things, so I can't do that. Bye.
Yeah, I always got mad when I was going through the markets and I'm like, you're not even doing anything!
It's correct. Hello. Oh, there's a mad scramble to buy ceruleum. That guy wasn't there before. I heard Caesarauga introduced you to Sintgott. Do you have a futures contract to show for your dealings with him? Ceruleum futures contract. Futures contract for ceruleum with Sintgott. Yep, sure is. Well, you've set the price of ceruleum soaring high as an airship. Aye, it was me that started those rumors, but they look real now that you've placed that order. Hold on to the futures contract for now. 'Tis the very bait we need to lure the mastermind out into the open. No doubt he's heard how you swept into the markets. That's like to vex him, as the news that he's gotten himself a rival businessman with a real adept underling. And how do you imagine he'd feel if said underling were to meet with the Hayes secretly? With cerulean prices high as they are, he'd feel betrayed for God's damn sure. Aye, Rouge, it's a date with a kidnapper at the coffer and coffin for you. You'll have to find a man of the Hayes, course, but just keep your eyes out. Get his attention with a pint. Then show him the futures contract and let it slip that your employee's looking for rich land. His greed'll do the rest. Plan calls for you to move to yourself to the coffer and coffin venture to meet a man with purple haze. When you find one, pour a little liquor in him. Put a little liquor in him. With a syringe. Then give him a peek at the futures contract and let it slip your employees searching for rich land. Yep, okay. Let's do it.
I don't know what that fucking sound was. But,
that's the sound of the little pumpkin scarecrow shuddering. I was wondering that too, and then I saw it happen. Here I go. Onwards, my ill-dressed chocobo for this weather.
Heat stroke.
Woo!
Me going to Vegas for TwitchCon.
Oh wait, coffer and coffer's down here. This guy's not wearing any fucking purple at all.
Try it.
Sure
Oh
is.
my god, sorry, we had two different things going on. Sorry, this guy has a new triple tryout, and I was just like, oh!
Hazy-eyed here.
What? A drink? Fine. Ain't nothing in the realm for free, though. What do you want?
Look at this thing.
So, it's your master that's what struck it rich in the cerulean praise. Huh. Suppose it's him I ought to thank for this grog, eh?
Yeah.
Mine his own ceruleum. I'll wager he is, the greedy bugger. You've got an inch I can scratch. Or itch, not inch. We're coming to the deed of a huge plot of land shortly. Cerulean rich land. Its yield? Take what you're imagining and add 2 zeros. 2. Maybe land ain't quite me cup of tea. Might be as I'm willing to sell it for the right offer, that is. Just a little something to think about, but I'm drowning my troubles here most days if you fancy another chat.
Sure. Hey man, how's it going?
Meet here don't have to go down well. When you've a mind to talk business, come back and join me for a pint.
Okay.
You're not holding the pint, you're holding the
A pipe. Maybe he's drinking out of the pipe.
Pipe and...
That's a pretty efficient way to get like 2 vices in at once. If you're smoking and also drinking through the same thing. Is Bees' outfit a bravely? Is Bees? Of course, it's dangerous. Drinking and smoking is hazardous to your health. Is Bees' outfit a bravely default Arcanist? I think it's just a fox thing.
No, it's not. That, I don't know anything about bravely default. That's my kitsune.
Yeah, that's what a fox is.
No one knows.
Actually, just out of curiosity, I want to see. I need to look up what the Arcanist looks like again, because... Yeah, I can kind of see it. Arcanist is more of a clown thing, though. Well, I guess the male costume is a little bit more foxy, but... Hey, Wyman. While you were gone, the price of ceruleum hit its peak. I'll need the contract back now. It'll fetch a good price and give me the funds to finish things with a bang. Appreciate it. Ah, and you meet with that thug. Our mastermind's sure to be feeling betrayed, what with his underlings talking to my own and the coffer and coffin. After he went to the trouble of kidnapping Raymond's daughter, false friends trying to turn a profit on their own ain't like to sit well with him. And I've given him a little push with a certain leveler as well. Reckon I'll be leaving to question the Hayes roundabout now. The lot of them are making for Cutter's Cry, straight into the trap you've worked to bait. Leave the springing of it to me. Ain't none of them leaving those caves unscathed. What's it I mean to do? Can't spoil the surprise yet, but don't worry unduly. Wyman's just gonna play a trick. Something from the battle days. Meet me up north of Cutter's Cry, Ruja. There we can watch the Hayes' dreams go up in smoke. I get it, because haze is like smoke.
Whoa.
It's also the name
So
of a
apparently-
character from Xenoblade 2. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Apparently the NPC that I was like, oh, Triple Triad, they're just a new NPC, but not with new cards.
Huh.
So that was interesting.
Sure. Why not?
Now I gotta add this card to my collection on ARRTripleTriad.com.
Alright. Also, are we really locking them in Cutter's Cry? Like the place where there was like a chimera that like killed 1 million people? Are we sure?
Well, we killed it.
I mean, yeah, but like...
Smile.
Is that a child? Oh, it is. That's the kidnapped one. Ugh, noisy bloody brat. Can't be rid of it soon enough. I want my mummy. Oh, look at this.
Sniff.
Look at this fucking guy.
Ooh, purple.
It's like the haze.
I think he's involved.
He could be. Stage is set, Ruja. We're waiting for a good show. The haze is said to put the deed over there. I obliged, with a forgery. Our mastermind's here too. I'm hoping my deeds fool them so they'll let the girl go. The girl's in on it too. Easy, lass. You're safe now. Just keep close to that kindly venture, eh? I thought you were just gonna keep running. No, fuck that. I'm gonna chance it with the fucking ants. Ooh, looks to be the drama unfolding twixt our villains. Wouldn't want to be in that thug's boots. Our mastermind's doubtless given the bloke a right proper grillin' about his relationship with you. But at the end of the day, the merchant needs the haze. To keep him sweet, he'll offer a bigger share of the spoils. And they'll accept it, I don't doubt. No sense in siding with them with some venture they barely know over the merchant's coin. So they'll seal their deal with the haze's solemn custom, passing a pipe while speaking a crook's vow. That sworn in Somnus's glow holds true in hell's fire. Ha! As if a puff or two has bound them to anything. But I will say, that bit of Somnus takes the edge off. But what if some bloke went and hid military-grade fire sand nearby? Oh! We're killing these guys with a car bomb.
Oh.
Cool! I knew you were base, Wyman. I like that the girl is not. She's like, good. Kill.
Do it.
Kill them both. Aye, the moment they light the pipe, 100 million gills worth of that stuff will explode. What? Alright, everybody, welcome to the new Cutter's Cry, now known as Cutter's Crater! Fallout New Olda.
Craters cry.
Hi, Emily. You missed the Halloween event where the clown was there.
Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily. Hi.
Hi, Emily.
That's what I sold the futures contract for. Explosives, what can blow a settlement sky high. At least that's what the fellow who sold it. Now hold on a moment. The whole sky high bit might not have been a figure of speech. You bought $1 million worth of explosives. Yep. Those people are dead. They're atomized. Cool. I love this guy. Damn it, hells! I hope something survived that. The game was rigged from the start. Well, little one, I reckon you've had enough. Just fucking turned 2 people into fine red mist in front of this kid. Oh, this is my favorite thing ever. Go and find the brass blades. They'll see to your parents or whatever.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That was so fucking cool.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go be a demolitionist when I grow up.
I'm inspired.
Good child, that, Ruja. Make sure she meets her family at Azarneth Ossuary. They ought to thank you for all you've done. I'd be grateful if you'd check in on Raymond's wife while you're there. She's young and comely, but the worry made her look weary as a crone. Weird thing to say about a woman. Oh, Emily, the one thing I will say, so this is, I got this new emote from the event. Check this out. Penis Blast. Emote of kill bees. Don't worry, I'm sure they're fine. They'll get up any minute now. Any minute now. I'm sure they'll get up on their own. I'm leaving.
Nico, you son of a bitch. Nico did the dance, like the emote that you get, the little tippy-tappy feet.
Nice.
You did it fucking on my corpse.
Oh, also, Emily, you missed the Fall Guys event. And I totally won.
I mean, you did.
I mean, yeah, I won in a not rigged fashion. Totally legit.
To be fair, I did fall behind you on that first match, and you did win.
I just thought you stopped running, actually.
No, I got pushed.
Oh.
So you did genuine.
Wow, that does actually make me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
You said the Fall Guys event like they killed your whole family. They did. The beans, the legumes. They took them from me.
Don't fucking call it a skill issue, dude. You're so mean to me.
In your defense, the hit detection on that shit is garbage.
Yeah.
Just bad. That does not feel like something I would be excited to do over and over again. But I will. I will do it at least to get the emote, because I think it's funny. And it's good. It's because it's one of the only options Vieira have for good emotes.
Oh my god, the hat. Emily missed the hat. If I link it, will you put it on in the try it on?
Yeah, I can do that.
So that Emily will see it?
Sure.
It's in party.
Check it out.
Look at this very reasonable way to wear this hat.
Yep.
For reference, this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yep. As you can see, they just fucking gave up. Alright, Raymond's daughter is UB's.
Sorry, I was fixing my glam.
Thanks again, adventurer.
Thanks for blowing that guy up, that was cool.
I was sick.
Are you the woman who rescued my daughter and turned two men into fine red mist right in front of her? Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Truly, words cannot express how relieved I am to have her back.
She always wanted to see that.
I don't understand how she wasn't caught in the blast as well, but whatever. Hi, lady.
Oh, you're Wyman's friend. Then I owe you a great debt. I was beside myself with worry when he came, but no longer. My daughter is safe. As she tells it seems we need to fear the gang. Wait. Sorry, the way that it phrased it was confusing. As she tells it seems we need to fear the gang or that awful merchant no more.
To answer your question, P-Up, yes, I will. I just haven't really been in a mood to do any of the current variety stuff that I have on the docket right now. Primarily because I'm in this weird place where, like, in my free time, I'm so close to finishing certain games that I really want to keep playing those. At the same time as, because I've finished some games, I've started new games that I'm also playing in my free time, so I want to play those. And on top of that, first of all, A, there's new 14 content that came out in this most recent patch, and B,
Relics.
well, not relics, no. There is, I still have Beast Tribe videos to edit, but when those are done, we are so fucking close to the end
the actual end of A Realm Reborn, I can taste it.
Oh shit.
So I've been putting it off a little bit, but I can guarantee you that we will return to it at some point. I apologize that it's taken so long, but yeah. Anyway. You have my gratitude as well. In truth, I wavered. Enlist the brass blades to bring our daughter home by force, or leave it to Wyman to save her with cunning. But my wife felt he could be trusted, and I'm full glad I am that she convinced me to do so as well.
They slept with each other.
No.
We slept with each other.
I don't think that's what it is, but I have a guess as to what the reveal is, but yeah.
We wish to thank Wyman too. Could you take this to him on Emerald Avenue? It's a token, really, but I hope it shows our appreciation. Once again, thank you for returning our daughter to us.
Alright. Damn, that's crazy. It's a single red rose. Knew it.
Damn.
God, I'm so smart. Either that or I'm really good at figuring out how stories work. Whenever you get close to New Vegas time again, let me know and I'll see if I can... Okay, yeah, sure. Once again, I'm going to just clarify, I'm not going to be very good at it. Also, I did some looking up because I was curious. And what was the name of the companion that I picked up on the way? Does her name start with a V? I think it starts with a V. Right? Am I thinking of the right? P-Up, you said you liked her, right? Veronica. Okay, I was right. Yeah, her name is Veronica. She's a lesbian. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
I love
Like
lesbians.
she's canonically a lesbian. That's awesome. Playing Postwoman again? Wait, before you hand it over, are you dead certain it's for me? And if it is, that it ain't another ransom note? No, I don't think this single red rose, a gift from Raymond's wife to an old friend, is a ransom note. A rose, just like what I used to buy from Mirtha. Ever since she vanished, time stood still for me. Been waiting for her so long, what we used to be her spot turned into mine. Precious blossom, this. Makes the good memories come flooding back. Who's it from, by the way? Raymond's wife. Raymond's wife, eh? Look at that, there's even a card. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman, spelled wrong. Your Mirtha. Seven hells, it was her all along? She grew up quick. Glad she's happy and has a good husband. Thank you, Ruja. I think time will start moving for me again. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman. Still doesn't get my name right. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's funny because she did actually get it right. Like when she was talking. A beautiful red flower often planted in public gardens and picked out and put on display in houses. Large plantations of carnations can be found in and around Gridania.
Well, I also spell things correctly when just saying the word, but the moment that I have to actually type it, no one needs to look at me.
That's very fair. But additionally, every time, because he says that she got his name wrong before, but that was also only in a speaking medium. So how does he know? Does he know? Anyway. We got one more quest to do. First, I need to go talk... Apparently, I have a mail. And, I believe, speaking to a delivery moogle... our loyal assistant is rewarded for her persistence. A new letter has arrived for you, Kupo. Your postal prowess has earned you carrier rank, carrier level 24, Kupo. A letter carrier's heart is a restless one, always thinking of the next job. If the deputy post moogle has another letter for you, he'll be outside Limsa-Laminsa's bulwark hall. Run to him, Kupo. Run! Don't walk! Oh. A Sabotender parasol. Thank you, Bees.
Green, like you.
It's true. Equipped with this accessory, none shall prevent you twirling to your heart's content, delight, or else. Used to acquire a Sabotender parasol. Thank you. I will eat this. Where does the does he know even originate from? It originates from like a series of like, you know that genre of video on YouTube that's like ending explained or whatever, that's just like takes all the fun out of watching literally anything or playing literally anything. It's like one of those. I don't know what the associated media with in general, but it was from like the same channel that made the like what was he cooking image of Thanos. Remember that one? Classic.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
So it was like asking a question of like, does this character know about X event that happened? And the answer is, who fucking cares, dude? All right. The little post-Moogle that could. The deputy post-Moogle would entrust you with a missive to a certain seed seer. And guess what? We get a post-Moogle cap that I can't fucking wear. It's your turn, Bees.
Well, this is my favorite looking girl.
What? What did you just call me?
What the fuck? How dare you? What is my favorite looking girl, or my most promising pupil? You couldn't have picked a better time to pay a visit, Kupo. All my post-moguls in training are set to embark on their first assignment. While they have completed a thorough training session administered by yours truly, the sensitive and sympathetic superior, that's me, is ever concerned about the subordinate's safety. I have here in my paws a veritable compendium of choice counsel, while the aspiring post-mogul art has to deliver it to Rayo Senna, in whose custody my subordinates have been placed. But keep tranquil. Consider it to the next stage of your own training, Kupo. Why are you still dilly-dallying when your fellow initiates are in need of your aid? Deliver my sage advice to Rayo Senna at Camp Tranquil. She might, seeing my post-moguls in training, off to a smooth start for the first assignment.
Okay. I'm just gonna teleport there.
Good
Here I
plan.
go.
Nico and I have been teleporting to the places that you've been using the airport, or the airship.
Imagine if you had to go through TSA every single time you wanted to use an airship.
Right.
Just wait until 9/11 happens.
No! So can't get over like that huge like analysis of the Cars movie being like, was there a Cars 9/11?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, so there was an episode of that podcast which is called Kill James Bond. Fantastic podcast, by the way. Emily can confirm this. Where the hosts talk about the movie Jennifer's Body, and on that podcast, 3 of the 4 hosts of that particular episode were convinced that Jennifer's Body is actually a movie about 9/11. And they spend the entire episode of the podcast explaining, like, no, you gotta understand, this movie is about 9/11. And then the last host is just like, this is fucking stupid. I understand, like, there's 9/11 things in it, but it's not about 9/11. And yes, it is the podcast that helped Emily realize they were a lesbian.
Let's go!
Yep. Do you guys have specific lines for this? No. Okay. Rayo Senna, hi. Whatever is keeping that deputy post-Moogle, he promised he'd drop by to offer some parting words of advice to his newest recruits, but he's taken so long they've already fluttered off. You have something for me? Letter to Rayo Senna. A collection of little-known post-Moogle trivia compiled into a concise 10-page portfolio. Be wary of low-hanging branches and remember to keep a wide berth of any goobu maws. I say, this choice counsel could this choice counsel be any more blindingly obvious? That said, I cannot fault the deputy post-Moogle for showing concern for his subordinates. After all, 'twas his own injury that pressed the two tyros into active service so far ahead of schedule. I'm looking that word up right now. A beginner or a novice? I think that's the first time I've ever seen that word used ever. Don't say this stream never taught you nothing. Sadly, I fear it will be... Sadly, it would be some time before his wings are fit for duty. Arun believes that he has insight as to how a suitable remedy might be formulated, but the process will require the services of a first-rate alchemist. Meanwhile, I have 2 wet-behind-the-ears Moogles wandering aimlessly across the realm. I would like nothing more to see them succeed at their charge, that they might inspire a new generation of aspiring post-Moogles. Yet I have my doubts that they will do so if left to their own devices. I would have accompanied them myself, but I fear my duties as Seed Seer leaves me little time to play chaperone. Might you be willing to see them safely to their destination in my stead? The first Moogle flew off in the direction of Quarry Mill. Though he does not want for enthusiasm, he is easily frightened by unfamiliar sights and sounds. Should you find him in such a state, pray rally his strength and let him know that we stand behind him.
Pray?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't... is standing behind him, like, just a random person standing behind him and, like, screaming at them to, like, be good? I don't think that's gonna help, actually. I think that might not help, in fact.
Oh, do better!
Mm-hmm. Where is he? Where's that bitch? That little fucker. There he is. Pusillanimous Postmoogle. Man, you are
Tired.
really fucking stretching that word, huh? Hey, buddy.
I say, this sack must weigh up tons. No, I can't do it. I can't fly another elm. Oh, whoa, woe is me, Kubo. Is there not a single kind soul in this realm who will rally this poor Moogle sunken spirits?
He looks like he's doing fine. Let's move on. Anyway. Do better, idiot! Wow, that rally emote fucking sucked!
Why, thank you. I dare say you've given me strength to carry on a bit. Wait a moment, I know you. You're the loyal delivery fare the deputy postman was always talking about, Koopa. You came all this way to watch over me? I thank you truly, deeply from the bottom of my little Moogle heart. You are truly a shining example to delivering Moogles everywhere. Oh, to think that one day I might be a fully fledged carrier like you and the deputy post Moogle. Why, it would be a dream come true, Koopa. But how can I hope to reach those heights by staying here fluttering in circles? No, I must deliver this letter safely to Buscaron, just as the deputy post Moogle instructed me. And let me just state for the record that no matter what Ryosena might have told you, I'm not intimidated by this task. Not in the slightest. Well, off I go, Kupo.
Okay. I get the feeling he is intimidated, actually.
Maybe a little bit.
Just a tad.
When I voice the Moogles, I feel like a need to like squish my cheeks into my face.
Yeah, I kind of get that impression. Hey, buddy, you
Which
gave
is
up.
why the voices kind of keep going there.
Mm-hmm. This is the same character, so keep going.
This is a different guy.
Nope, it's the same one. It's still the I would recognize that incredibly long fucking
True.
thing anywhere.
I'm not scared, Kupo. It's just that I've never been this far from home. You see? And what if Buscaron doesn't like Moogles? And I should be able to offer any words of cheer? Also, I want to point out, he's like, I've never been further, but also he would have been at Gridania with them. And this is now closer to Gridania than they were at the Camp Tranquil.
That is true.
Just
And
wanna
also,
point that
technically,
out.
he is like the same distance away from Gridania that he was like earlier. So he's fucking. You're fine, idiot.
What a shitty emote.
So
Yes,
true.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Exactly right. Why, I can do anything if I just put my palm to it, Kupo. Perhaps you're wondering why one as fearful and faltering as myself doesn't just leave the stressful life of carrier behind. But you see, what I truly wish to leave behind is my own miserable lack of courage. I remember the day that like it was yesterday. My dear brother lay wounded, struck in the wing by a particularly savage roper, and yet I could do nothing but quake and quiver beside him.
I mean, you're a Moogle. I don't think you could have done much to begin with. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, he could have tried to become like learn medicine, but
Sure.
whatever. He's like, instead, I'm gonna be a mailman.
Mm-hmm.
It was a deputy post Moogle who, much to our fortune, was in the vicinity on a delivery assignment. who carried my brother to Camp Tranquil, where our wound tended to his injuries. Today, it is our turn. We shall do our duty and help this Moogle in his time of need, just as he did for us. And after all you have done for me, it would mean ever so much if you could drop by to witness the moment. I will await you at Buscaron's druthers, Kupo.
They should get those guys like smaller bags. That does not look comfortable. I feel that's what I look like after I'm carrying around like my suitcase in the airport all day.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I've made it. Are you proud of me, Kupo? Now behold, as I deliver this letter straight from my paws to Buscaron's, well, remaining stealthily out of sight. This is just what the postbook showed me.
You are directly in front of him.
Bloody hells, if it isn't a Moogle in the flesh. Talk about something you don't see every day.
Oh no, Kupo, my eagerness have gone and blown my cover. The deputy postbook will never let me hear the end of it.
You know what, never mind. Moogles are only invisible when it's convenient. So, you Moogles like to stay out of sight when you make your deliveries, eh? No wonder letters have a habit of appearing out of thin air. Sounds like a right thankless job, but you have my gratitude today.
Did you hear that? Mr. Buscaron gave me his gratitude.
Yeah, I know, I was also there.
Why, this just might be the happiest day of my life, Kupo.
Since you've proven yourself the capable sort, mayhap you could do me a favor. I have a letter here marked for Baderon and Limsa Laminsa that somehow found its way here to the Druthers.
Dear me, that was the work of my confident yet careless brother. Two of us, you see, have taken out for deliveries here in the South Shroud while the deputy postbubble rests his wounded wings. Oh, pray forgive us. Pray forgive us our failings, Kupo.
Do the job, eh? Well, you needn't go flogging yourselves now. Baderon and I, well, our names and professions do bear more than a passing resemblance, after all. Besides, I dare say that having the chance to meet my first Moogle is worth an errant letter or two. That said, it troubles me to hear that this associate of yours, the deputy post Moogle was it, has come to harm. Might be there anything I could do to lend a hand? Do you have any Medicine? I see. You just leave that to me, friend. Memory serves, one of my regulars is something of an expert in such matters. That's you.
As for Baderon's letter, have no fear, my brother and I will atone for our errors and see it delivered to the right hands. That said, for all my brother's bravado, I suspect that deep down he, too, feels a measure of anxiety about his first foray outside the Shroud. Might you be so kind to escort him as you did me? It would mean the realm to me, Kupo. We agreed to meet at Danya airship landing. I will pass this letter along to him and wait for you to join us.
I didn't have the heart to tell that poor Moogle, but that's the 5th letter for Baderon to come to the Druthers in just this week. I'll see what I can do to track down some help. This deputy post Moogle can't get back on the job soon enough, if you ask me. Man, those guys are fucking idiots.
Oh my god.
True! I don't think the deputy... But although considering how this quest line started, I don't think the deputy post Moogle is particularly better at his job. But it's fine. Hey, buddy. This is you again.
Well, there you are. Not a moment too soon. And my paw is full, convincing my brother to delay his departure, Kupo.
So, you're the Deputy Post Moogle's prized pupil, eh? Didn't he teach you anything about punctuality, Kupo? I don't know what my little brother told you, but I've trained my whole life for this. This might be my first time out of the Shroud, but if anyone's up to the task, it's me, Kupo!
Please, brother. If you got yourself hurt again, I simply couldn't live with myself. For I let this adventure accompany you, just for the safety's sake, Kupo.
Ever the worrywart. Look, just because you can't fly more than 2 fulms without getting the quivers, it doesn't mean your brother is in need of a chaperone.
That's what you said last time. You almost got yourself swallowed by that sleeping stroker. Why? If the deputy postbook hadn't wandered by at that precise moment.
That was then, this is now, Kupo. I've put on 2 ponzes of pure muscle, and I pored over every map in Eorzea to prepare myself for this task. The last thing I need is some glorified sellsword holding my paw. Fuck you! Now enough talk. Have at you! I have an airship to board. If you want to see how a real delivery Moogle does his duty, feel free to tag along. Or don't, it's your loss, not mine, Kupo. Oh, sick, we don't even have to do the quest. I can just leave.
Pray forgive my brother, Kupo. May find it hard to fathom, but there truly is a warm, fuzzy heart underneath that brusque.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, brusque.
Brusque exterior. You will see that no harm befalls him, won't you?
I mean, I might just kill him myself, but you never know. What? Don't worry about it. Bye. Hey, buddy. So this is Limsa Lamensa. Everything here is so big and boisterous, and the smell of the
Not
sea...
even outside.
The smell of the sea is sending needles up my nose. Nervous? Me? Patently preposterous, Kupo. I was born for this assignment. Did you not notice the aplomb with which I handed my maiden airship voyage? Kupo! But no, a buccaneer's den like this is no place for the ordinary Moogle. With the deputy post Moogle out of commission, the people of Limsa Lamensa are indeed lucky that I am here to shoulder the slack. Speaking of which, I believe I have a letter to deliver. If you care to learn a thing or two, come join me at the Drowning Wench, but you'll want to move fast. I'm a busy Moogle, Kupo.
Wanna move fast.
Sure. What took you so long? Took a wrong turn at the Octant? Good thing I'm the one in charge of this assignment. Why haven't I delivered the letter yet? Well, it's not because I'm scared of that burly bearded gentleman over there, that's for certain. I just wanted to give you a chance to witness mastery in motion. Now, watch me deliver this letter all discreet-like, Kupo. He's staring directly at you.
Bugger me with broadsword. Which one of you snivelous sops that your wind-up Moogle left loose in my establishment?
Wind up? Are you blind or just balmy? I'm a living, breathing Moogle, not some glorified child's toy. Oops, there goes my cover.
Are you... From the eyes and ears to be believed, a God's honest Moogle, here in the wench. A letter? Thank you, my very little friend, but strap me to the mast. If this ain't a rare pleasure. Indeed, I've heard many a rumor about your kind, but I always reckoned you weren't too keen on letting yourselves be seen.
But of course, I simply thought on this momentous occasion, my first foray into your fine nation, I would take the opportunity to personally introduce myself. I'm sure that's what the deputy post Moogle, bless his wounded wings, would have wanted.
What did you say? One of your mates is hurting, is he? Men in my line of work tend to know a little something about everything. If there's anything you might need of me, just say the word.
We need an alchemist. Do you know any alchemists?
I reckon one of me regulars just might know a thing or two about that sort of business. I'll send word if I dig anything up. And with that, I'd best get back to pouring grog. F4?
Yeah, basically like before, but with pirate accent.
Okay. Before one of my customers cons me in the head with an empty flagon.
Love a good flagon. See, I told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Exploring new environs, forging friendships with the locals. Yes, the carrier's life is the life for me, Kupo. But what I've accomplished today will have even more far-reaching repercussions. Yes, once my fellow Moogles back in the Shroud hear of my stunning success, they'll be beating down our doors to join the post-Moogle ranks. And since you've been such a loyal observer, I'll give you the honor of reporting my deeds to Ryo. Oh, if only the deputy post-Moogle will hear. Doubtless he would be moved to tears by my magnanimity. Speaking of which, I really should pay him a visit. Literally a floor down. Just go, homie. Anything else to say?
Sorry. Usually the matter of the Moogle's treatment to me last. Truth be told, I admire and keep all that Moogle if he handed me another letter for booster on, but seeing I'm the person in charge of all that. Besides, we all had to start somewhere, right?
I was going to inflict upon him the worst punishment known to most pirates if he did that to me one more time. I just want to see if the Deputy Post Moogle is actually being talked to at all. I doubt it, but I'm just curious. Are you familiar with what keel hauling is, Bees?
I've heard the term.
Basically, it is a thing that where you tie somebody to like or tie like a rope to somebody's like foot or to a person.
And then something heavy on it, and then toss them both?
Well, in this case, the something heavy is usually a ship, and you throw them into the water and just start sailing.
Oh, yeah, and then they get scratched by the barnacles if you throw them from the front.
And also usually are just, like, torn apart by, like, the water, and, like, the everything. So it's pretty nasty. Also, you might it's a little difficult to breathe sometimes, so you get drowned a little bit too. Yeah, it's just all together unpleasant. Fuck! Stop flying into the brambles. Okay, let me just double check. I just doubly. Okay, thank God it is in fact the last quest. Whew! I'd be so fucking mad if there was another one. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh, there you are. I assume you got gobbled up by a gooboo or something, so I went ahead and shared my success with Raya O myself. Don't get down, though. I'm sure she'd love to hear about my exceptional exploits from you, too, Kupo.
Oh, thank you, friend. I shudder to think what trouble my brother might have gotten tangled up in if it hadn't been for you, Kupo.
I still can't get over that I fucking met a delivery post mobile cosplayer at TwitchCon and they gave me a goddamn letter.
That had an advertisement for their bar.
Well, for their bar, but also it's like, hey, have you heard or considered playing the hit MMO Final Fantasy XIV? And like just kept going.
You know, I hadn't.
Copy pasta.
Hadn't considered it. Welcome back. I hear these two first assignment was quite a success, and that you played a pivotal role in seeing that it was so. For this, I thank you. Hey, Aaron. I guess this is you.
I was offering my gratitude as well, knowing that two younglings were in capable hands allowed me to focus my mind on the Deputy Post Moogle's treatment, with which I have made considerable progress.
At first, the mere thought of an adventure accompanying me on my assignment annoyed me to no end, but now I say the more the merrier, Kupo. And with word of your success spreading throughout the Twelveswood, aspiring delivery Moogles are signing up in droves. Why, the ranks have burgeoned such that we could assign 2 Moogles to each task if we so choose. And judging by recent events, that might very well be wise.
Heartening tidings, indeed. I dare say that the Deputy Post Moogle may rest and recuperate for as long as he desires. Why, I might even suggest an early retirement. Retirement? God forbid. I'm still a Post Moogle in my prime. Kupo, the mere thought of hanging up my letter sack for good. Why, wherever would I derive pleasure and meaning from my meager existence?
My life fucking sucks, if not for the mail. I most assuredly agree, Kupo. The sheer joy of seeing satisfied faces after a job well done instilled me with newfound energy and enthusiasm. After all my superior has done for me, I could not bear to see him deprived of this most splendid sensation. Oh, I have to click, right? I have to do that. Sorry.
Intriguing. Thus far, I have concentrated my efforts on physical remedies, but perhaps lightening the post-moogle's spirits might serve to speed the recovery process. At the very least, it's an avenue worth exploring.
You may just be onto something there, dear brother.
So I can resume my duties once I've healed. No more talk of putting me out to pasture, Kupo. If that is your true desire, how can we deny it to you? I only ask that you take care not to overexert yourself.
Spin! By the 12, to think I'd ever see a Moogle who truly lives for his work, and with all the younglings eager to follow in his footsteps, we should be able to manage without imposing on adventurers for a while. Just leave it to us. My brother and I understand the significance and satisfaction of our job more than ever. We won't let you down, Kupo.
Now that's the spirit, Kupo, and it's all thanks to you, my artful assist. But no, you have... Oh, sorry, the way the type is. You have proved to be far more than just a helping hand. You have earned the respect of the young ones, and mine as well. Crucial Lorelei, by the powers vested in me as Deputy Constable, I hereby name you a full-fledged letter carrier. The honor is typically reserved for Moogles, but I'm happy to make an exception in your case, Kupo.
Here, have this hat that you can't wear. Still you.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was the same one.
No.
I'd love to give you your next assignment. The young ones are in more immediate need of training, but don't let your skills wane. If there's no telling when we will call on you again, Kupo.
Never.
That's right. There's no telling when.
Level
Never.
up. Hmm?
You won't. Fuck you.
You did it!
I have gone postal.
So when you try it on, it doesn't even
Nope.
sit
Here.
on it fucking poorly?
Fuck you. Nice.
That's so...
Here's your reward for completing that awful quest line. Nothing, dickhead. Die. But, you know what the good news is, folks?
That's it.
We're done with post Moogles. We don't have to fucking do it again. I'm done. I'm heading home. I'm leaving. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Here I go. But anyway, with that, oh, hang on, I gotta keep running. There we go. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Please enjoy this thing of Ruja running the fuck away as fast as she can. She's the gingerbread man. Yep, here I go. Anyway. So, once again, thank you guys for joining me. Bees, thank you for helping me read this last bit and for helping me definitely rig that entire...
I still can't fucking believe that happened.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that you can do that, actually. Not 100% sure what the next stream is going to be. I think there will not be anything else this week, because this weekend I'm going to a convention with a friend of mine. And convention that's in town, technically, not in the town that I'm living in right now, but in in the Twin Cities. So I'll be doing that over the weekend, and depending upon what Otaku's schedule is looking like for the next week, that will determine what the next 14 stream is. But if her schedule does not allow us for anything early in the week, then I will try and get a variety stream in. We'll see what it is. Might be 12, might be New Vegas, might be Samurai Remnant. We'll see. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will talk to you all later.